So today's video is a 2-in-1, and what I mean by that is that I'm going to be talking about two different subjects. Well, they're kind of the same, they're similar, it's caused by the exact same thing, but I'm going to be talking about what's going on. So everyone has heard about the Dream versus John Swan situation, and I probably should say it right here. I know I said this in my last video, but I fully 100% apologize to Dream and to any of the Dream stands. Unless you're one of those Dream stands who are literally threatening people, or being or harassing other people, then I don't support you. But most of the time I do support, and I do what's the word, I don't script my videos, guys. I apologize, but I 100% apologize to Dream and to any Dream stands, because what John Swan did was completely unacceptable, and I'll be talking about that in a little bit. We're also going to be talking about Suzy Lou. Suzy Lou's back, apparently, and she's collaborating with Chris Hansen, which is a little bit concerning, which we will talk about in a minute. But let's talk about what happened with John Swan. So a while back ago, John Swan posted something on Reddit, not Reddit. John Swan was recording his documentary, his Minecraft documentary for his channel. He brought Dream on his channel. At the time, Dream had 1 million subscribers, and John Swan had like around 6K. What happened was that after the video was filmed, John Swan was going to impersonate Dream as a joke, as a meme. He thought he wouldn't get back to Dream, but it turned out he did, and I don't know, he impersonated him, said the N-word, brought up something about a Minecraft sex mod, all that type of stuff that everyone has heard, alright? And then Dream came back and exposed John Swan like about a month ago on a Reddit post. John Swan completely freaked out and defended himself, and most of the commentary community backed him up. And the thing with John Swan is that John Swan, it was super credible, so there was no, honestly, John Swan has never lied to the community like this. He never deceived his audience. He has never did anything like this before. So most of the commentary community, especially me, was defending John Swan, and not brought us up into this, the war against Dream stands. And then we fought Dream stands, dislike ratioed my videos, which is a lot worse now ever since, John Swan. It's a lot worse ever since, John Swan admitted that he was wrong. Stuff went happened, and eventually, then John Swan was exposed, John Swan came out and apologized to everyone. Most people, what I understand from the Dream situation, guys, is that a lot of the Dream people, a lot of Dream stands are asking questions saying, you guys need to be less biased towards your favorite creators. You guys need to look at both sides. And you know what? Yeah, you technically are right. But the thing is, John Swan has never did anything like this before, so we had to take his word. Dream has been in multiple controversies, like the speedrunning, his speedrunning accusation where he's cheating in all the speedruns. I don't know if that's true or not, I haven't really looked in that, but John Swan has never gotten to a controversy like this before where he was exposed for being a liar. And we have friends, he has friends too, that supported him and had testimonies, including Optimus, that said, yeah, John Swan would never lie. It's like having a friend that you grew up since, elementary school, right? And this friend, stole from you one day and blamed it on your cousin. Alright, you get your cousin in trouble, and you find out, that your friend lied to you, and your friend, blocks you everywhere. You can't do anything. That's what John Swan is. He literally backstabbed everybody. And that's why John Swan has a lot of respect. That's why most of the commentary community backed John Swan up, because he never lied. He wasn't that type of person. And Dream, on the other hand, was that type of person. I'm not saying he did anything wrong, but I don't know. It's just that it was a lot likely to be on Dream's side than, John Swan's side. Well, not such that again. It was more likely that John Swan was going to be in the right. But at the end of the day, it turns out that John Swan did lie. And now that John Swan did lie, it's going to ruin his credibility. And what happened is that because of all this type of stuff, a lot of the people that John Swan has exposed is coming out and said, well, he also lied about me. And one of the people that came out against John Swan after John Swan, you know, made his apology thing on Twitter, which he deactivated his Twitter, by the way, if you guys are wondering. But the thing is that Suzy Lu came back, and Suzy Lu was one of the things that, you know, really made John Swan's YouTube channel explode back in April. And if you don't know who Suzy Lu is the female dog who has a huge forehead. She was famous for the what's the word? She was famous for mass flagging content creators videos down and, you know, stealing anime through reactions. That's what Suzy Lu was known for. And now she came out against John Swan and saying that John Swan lied about the whole situation. And I'm here to say, hey, the stuff that John Swan said about Suzy Lu is still factual. Because you know what? We have evidence. You know what? John Swan not only made some new accusations towards Suzy Lu. Well, not really accusations. They're true now because we have evidence. But at the same time, he brought up some points that other creators brought up. Like, there's this one scene from the After Hours show. I don't know, so it's like some debate or something. It's similar to Drama Debate, but way more popular. Also check out Legend. It's a YouTube channel. He does Drama Debate. It's really cool, so check him out. But yeah, After Hours show basically exposed Suzy Lu because Suzy Lu was on that show, and she showed and leaked the whole entire screen, her mass flagging history. So it was completely exposed that she did that. Also, we have actresses come out against Suzy Lu. Like, honestly, I don't know why Suzy Lu is even competing. I feel like that Suzy Lu just wants revenge on John Swan for what happened, because they know that they're in the wrong. John Swan and Suzy Lu Cijo and Suzy Lu know that they're both in the wrong. But yeah, that's the whole situation there. Like, honestly, John Swan lying is definitely gonna hurt the commentary community for quite a while now. The thing is, if I'm being completely honest, not everyone likes the commentary community, especially on the outsider's point of view of the commentary community, where, oh, this is a YouTuber that, you know, criticizes and, you know, bullies other creators. And yeah, I could see it's more of the negative side, because most of the time commentary people, they talk about the negatives and stuff, but at the end of the day, criticism is super important for YouTube channels. Like honestly, criticism's like an important part for a YouTuber, and commentary channels are supposed to provide that. Of course, you're gonna have some bad apples that will start drama anyways necessary, but most of the time we just want to make videos and make our favorite content creators to improve. When we criticize Suzy Lu for her content, we want her to be able to, you know, have content that doesn't break TOS. We also want to criticize Suzy Lu so other people's careers don't get, you know, effed up. And that's the point of commentary. And I think some people have a negative light on commentary, and I think it's going to get worse now because of John Swan. And honestly, and you know what, this is kind of an unpopular opinion, but I do accept John Swan's apology, because he never thought the situation would never get big, and I truly understand. He should still get punished. I don't think he should get away with this. I think he should be criticized, which he is. I think he's, like, you know, retiring from YouTube for quite a while. He won't be back for a while, which I'm totally fine. I think he should think stuff out. I don't think John Swan should be canceled over this mistake. Like, honestly, he didn't know the situation was big, and he was trying to help himself out. Honestly, if I was in his shoes, I would have said, yeah, I was trolling, sorry about that, Dream. And yeah, that's the whole situation there. But at the end of the day, this whole drama between Dream and John Swan was completely stupid. And ever since John Swan lied, it just ruined everything. And now the commentary community is going to get ruined. The Dream stands are going to think that the commentary community is such evil. Even though we're not, of course we're going to have some bad apples, but that's not the commentary community. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to. Like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed this video. More videos coming up very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and see ya. Peace.